Hi YouTube, welcome to the Emporium Outdoors. My name is Michael and somewhere beneath the table is Esme. So, welcome to the 20,000 subscriber video. Thank you all so much for helping me get to this milestone. It's been a long old journey. I think it's over 4 years to 20,000. But in the last 12 months, I actually gained 10,000. So, doubled in size in 1 year. Let's hope I can do the same thing and get to maybe 40,000 for next year. That's my goal. But more importantly, I just want to say thank you to all my subscribers and regular watchers. It has made a big difference to the channel. It's nice to get all the comments and feedback, and it really does drive me forward to make more content and to keep the channel going along. It makes it all worthwhile. So I did say when we hit 20,000 subscribers, I'd be giving away a $200 gift card, and that'll be Canadian dollars. So I'll open up the competition for that, and I'll kind of put the application rules and how to kind of put your name in the hat in a little piece in a short while. I decided not to do a video with the 20,000 subscriber giveaway in the title because last time I did that, it actually attracted some people that had no interest in the channel, and I think all they do is surf looking for competitions within YouTube, and I really want the prize to go to one of my regular viewers. So all you have to be is a subscriber and send me an email with the name of my two dogs to the email address at the bottom of the screen. And in the end of the month, so it's like 2 weeks from now, so the end of January, I'll let you know via email, and we'll announce on the channel who the lucky winner is. So moving on, I do have a couple of things I'd like to show you that I've been very excited about. I just got back from a trip traveling around the United States, the southern states. So I went to Texas, Louisiana, Alabama, Tennessee. I think that's it. And we had a wonderful trip. I think we traveled something like 1,700 miles, doing a big round trip from Houston, Texas to New Orleans, all the way across to Nashville, then Memphis, and everywhere in between. It certainly was a beautiful part of the country. It won't be the last time I'll go there. I actually fell in love with Louisiana. It's not what I expected, and the people were so nice, and I'd love to do some outdoor stuff there. Looks like an amazing setup, apart from the snakes and spiders. Anyway, the first thing I'd like to show you is my new winter boots. So I picked up a set of these, which are the US Airforce Mukluks. I think they're the N-1B. This is a medium boot. I got these from eBay. I think they were either $30 or $50, I think Canadian. Brand new, never been issued. They came with just take them apart for you. Came with a wool liner, or felt liner I should say. A short felt liner. And they also have the felt insole. So I think that's as issued. I've worn them just around the home, outside in the snow. Actually, they're very comfortable. They don't produce a lot of support for the foot, so I did find my foot getting slightly fatigued on the little bit of walking that I did. So I might put like an instep type insole inside, but I'll see how they go. And I also picked up these from eBay, actually from Amazon, which is like a faux fur long boot, which I thought was kind of cool. So I've been wearing them with no socks and just the two boot liners, like so. They're very easy to put on and off. And it just works out perfectly that the length of this sock inner more or less hits the top of the boot. So very excited to try these on my next trip. They just have a simple lace at the bottom, a zip up the front, canvas with a rubber sole. So I guess they will be waterproof for short stuff, actually wet snow and such, but I'm pretty sure unless I treat the canvas that they'll won't be fully waterproof, but I'm actually very impressed with them. I think these might work out quite well, but we'll leave the review part to it after I've worn them for a couple of trips, give you some feedback. But yeah, that's one new thing that I have going on at the moment. I also reached out to Helikon-Tex because I'm a big fan of their products, and you've probably seen me wear my Fleck-Tarn jacket for probably about 3 years or so. I have quite a few of their products. I've got a video that I'm in the middle of making about the Swagman roll that I've been using for a couple of months. It's worked out great. Anyway, bought quite a lot of their equipment over the years. So I reached out to see if there's anything we could do to collaborate. And they said, yeah, they'd like to work with me on a few things. And I suggested a few items that they could send out to me. Just pick a couple from the list, and you know, I'll be happy to try them out. And they sent me a box. I haven't opened it, but it's a pretty big box. So I kind of opened it, looked in the top, and then stopped. So I think I know what they did, which is going to be kind of interesting. But I'll go through the items. Actually, I'll take this out. So I'll kind of go through the items in the box. Like I say, I just took off the top couple of items, so I don't know actually what's in the box. I kind of know what my list was, but like I say, I was expecting like 2 items. It looks like they sent me an entire box, so that's pretty amazing. So first thing we have, so this is the WOODSMAN ANORAK jacket. So this is something I actually had my eye on purchasing. Almost like a smock. So hopefully you can see that. It has a nice hood. It's kind of a cotton type material. Nice big pocket on the front. That looks great. So my thought process with this is the smock will be great for keeping the snow off. In really cold temperatures, cotton works really well. Allows your body to breathe. You can use a lot of insulating layers underneath, but this really just stops the snow coming and sticking to your insulating layers. It's easier to brush off. So a lighter outer cover actually works really well. If you ever look at the whites that the Canadian military issues to their soldiers, it's just a simple camouflage cover, but what it also does is keeps the snow off the uniforms underneath, makes it a lot more effective. So this will be very interesting to try out. So Velcro. Won't go into a huge amount of detail, but I just want to give you a quick glimpse of what will be coming up on the channel. Next thing, we have the Defender Mark II Pilgrim shirt. This is pretty cool. I don't know too much about this one, but it looks like it's a nice cotton type shirt. So we'll give that a go as well. Okay, so this is the MATILDA backpack. So this is something I was very interested in purchasing. I do have the Jacari backpack that I recently set up, and I ended up setting it up exactly the same way as this. For price point, this is about half the price of what I spent on the Jacari. So I'm very curious to see if this is a good alternative. Like I say, I have a couple of their packs already, or equipment, and I actually like their packs. It's a really nice fit. I did set up my backpack with the 3 pockets, just like the Alice type pack. So I have high hopes for this. I think this could be very good. Okay, that's pretty cool. So this is a SHEMAGH. This is an essential piece of equipment. I always carry one in my gear. Multi-use, can be used as a scarf, washcloth, It can be used to create a sling. It's a very multi-purpose piece of equipment. So that's very nice. Yeah, I would say this is awesome. If you don't have a SHEMAGH, I would certainly invest in one. They have so many uses, more than I can even think of. You can even use them as, to break it down as char cloth. The uses are endless. You can strain with it, strain water, get all the debris out. This is something that always comes with me. Okay, WOODCRAFTER gloves. So this is an interesting product. This is actually one of the products that I kind of did request. I was hoping I would get. Okay, that's perfect. So this is a large and it fits me very well. So these are going to be my leather work gloves. Oh, very good. Stitching looks great. I do have the carabiner so I can clip them to my belt. Wanderer cap. Can never have too many hats. Okay, so this is merino wool. Perfect. So I would say if you're going to invest in any kind of headwear or undergarments, I always buy merino wool. It is a lot more expensive, but it is very good as well. Definitely worth the extra. It's a very soft cap. That would be part of my kit too. Water bottle. Looks like a Nalgene type water bottle. Great, you can never have too many of these. Also great for putting pasta in, things like that. It doesn't have to do wet goods. Actually stores cold goods, dry goods very well. Flour, etc. if you're on longer trips. And then you can always fill it afterwards with fluids if need be. So this is the E&E pouch. So this is one of the side pouches that you can add on. I think to the Matilda and many other things. It has a standard MOLLE connection system on the back. Or PALS, I should say. Has an internal pocket, Velcro patch. Looks very well made. And the thing I like about the Helikon-Tex in general is the consistency. I've seen a lot of the products and they're all consistently well made. Okay, it does have a through hole as well. So you actually put something down the back if you had this clipped up. Sure what this is. Camp cap. Oh, okay. So it looks like a aluminium or aluminum anodized little rubber hook. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, we have a snap hook keychain with logo. I actually have a few of these already. If you actually look at my belt setup, I always have one of these on here. These are great for clipping on your gloves. I use it for holding all sorts of things. Actually, very useful piece of equipment. think this one, yeah, so it does have the belt loop as well, or the key ring, so you can actually thread it on to a belt loop or something like that. Very nice. Camp kettle. Actually, I was going to purchase one of these. It wasn't on my list, so this is a surprise. I normally use my Trangia kettle that I have, but I get a bit funny about using parts of other kits. I like to keep everything together, and when I use a piece of equipment, there's so many things that I've bought separate copies of. I have more than one of some things because I don't like to split a kit up. It's just kind of part of who I am. But that's a reasonable size. That's good. There's nothing to beat a kettle for actually water and general use. The amount of times that you just need hot water for a lot of things when you're camping, a kettle makes a lot of sense. And the last thing, ooh, okay, so this is the bailout bag backpack. So this is kind of a specialist piece of equipment. It's not a backpack. It is a backpack. It's not a backpacking backpack. If that makes sense. It's more for a EDC or bug out bag type of application. It's part of that Urban line, and it has some amazing features. I'll put links in the description of all the products that I received. But this is something I'm very interested in also. I don't know a lot about this. So what I do know is for EDC use, it allows you to split the pack all the way up and to have it so you can have all your deployment stuff. So it's kind of a rapid deployment. It would make an excellent large group medical pack, something like that. Also comes with, I think that's some sort of sit pad or some padding, and also a small grab bag, I think. Where's this backpack? I think this actually morphs into some sort of pack. Magazines on the back, front pocket. So if you are in a sticky situation, so just have hook and loop on the inside. So that would probably take a Velcro holster if you're carrying a small arm. But that's awesome. I'm personally not a big fan of unboxing, so I hope that wasn't too painful for you. I tried to get through it as quickly as possible. I'd like to thank Helikon-Tex for sending out all that review material. It's very much appreciated, and I know my viewers will definitely appreciate me testing it out and showing them how it all plumbs together. I think what we'll do is plan a specific trip using just as much Helikon-Tex gear as possible so I can try it all out in one go. I'm very confident that it will work. I've never had a problem with the equipment before, but I'm very excited to get out there and show you what it actually works like in the field under kind of winter Canadian conditions. It should be very exciting. So don't forget to subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and to send me an email to enter the competition below. Your email address will only be used for the competition entry and be deleted afterwards, so it won't be used for any marketing or anything weird like that. So yeah, my word on that. So don't forget to check out my Amazon links in my store for a lot of the products I use in my video. I'll also leave links for all the products that you've seen today in the description box, and also links to the Helikon-Tex US website, so you can check those out as well. So until next time, take care. And as always, thank you very much for watching. If you like my videos, leave me a comment, maybe a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe.